Hi friends, welcome back to the Life Learnings. My name is Preeti. I would like to thank you very much for the support that you have shown to my channel. Friends, the purpose of my videos is to make you all aware who are already on a transformational journey for self-help of some minute details which you might be missing out on, which may help you unblock something in your energy field for quick manifestations or quick results. Today I'm going to discuss the factors which affect our manifestations, because many of you who are trying to manifest or write down your desires do feel a bit frustrated when you're not able to achieve your desired goals, right? So have you already made your wish list or your vision board, or have you written down your desires and goals, or are you using affirmations? So you need to understand that wherever our attention goes, energy flows and things grow. That means wherever we focus our attention, an intention is released to the universe, and we see things manifest and take shape in the form of the consequences of our actions. So you know friends that actions is not limited just to our doing something or saying something. Actions are also created through our thoughts. So you need to choose your thoughts also carefully, right? So now that you are aware of the process, that is the formula, you just need to simply apply it in your life to get your desired results. We simply need to fill in the right data and wait for the outcome. All of you who are already on this transformational journey, like I said, and who are doing the process correctly but are still not getting the desired outcome or are not able to achieve your goals, I'm sure it is leaving you frustrated somewhere. So we will go through the factors that affect manifestation one by one, and I will explain to you with the help of examples so that you understand better. And I'll also tell you what to do with the goals that you're not able to manifest at the moment. After watching this video, in case you have any queries friends, please put down your questions in the comment box below. I will try to answer them as soon as possible. I will start with a very famous quote which I read long back and which actually explained to me simply what it means and what the formula to success is. What your mind can conceive and the heart can believe is what you can achieve. Isn't it beautiful, friends? It is so simple to even understand the sentence. It is so clear. When it says that what the mind can conceive, it simply means that you need to conceptualize a vision in your mind first. It's like a blueprint. Like suppose you want to do the interior of your house, you'll first conceptualize in the mind and then you will put it down on the paper. After that, the other work starts where you need to hire an interior designer maybe. You will order your furniture accordingly. So once the blueprint, that is the concept, is ready in your mind, you will visualize it and you will put it on paper maybe, which is like a blueprint first. That simply means that till your concept is not clear in your mind, you will not be able to have a clear visualization. Give you a very small example, friends. Suppose you want to visualize going on a holiday. It's a dream for you right now, but you're not able to get a clear vision of it. You're not able to completely visualize. It's very blurred, or somewhere something you're getting stuck somewhere. The visions are coming to you, but they're coming to you in a scattered form. Your mind gets a bit puzzled because of that. But in spite of that, you still affirm to yourself that you are going on a wonderful holiday. But in your heart, you know that you're not getting a proper vision on it, or you're not able to see it clearly. So that means that it's not the right time yet. You need to come in terms with what is not falling in the right time, or maybe you're not destined for the same right now. As an exercise, I would want you to think of any one desire or goal which you have been trying to achieve since a very long time but are not able to manifest it. It could be one or many. I would want you to take one. Now, once you're aware of this, I would want you to let go of this desire because it is not destined for you or it is not the right time. You will mentally need to detach yourself from that goal or desire and let it go. By letting it go, you need to let go with love and acknowledge that something better or equal will come back to you for your highest good and for the highest good of all concerned. By doing so, friends, you release the frustration that was holding you back from so long, and you create new possibilities. That's why there is a saying that if you cannot have it your way, wait for God to show His way. So, in the conceiving part, we have understood that you need to conceptualize properly so that your vision is complete. And I would like to ask you one thing. How are you visualizing? Are you writing it down in the form of goals and desires, or you're writing down some affirmations? What is it that you're doing? Most of you are aware that you need to do it in the present tense. Whatever you're visualizing has to be in the present tense. But what if your goals are long-term goals, and say 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, or say 5 months from now? Example, you want to buy a house after say 5 years. So you're trying to visualize that you are buying a 3 BHK house in a particular locality and in a particular year. In that case, let me make you aware of one thing, friends, that the universe has no concept like our world clock or our time or date. It is timeless. So like your mind can travel back in time, like suppose you're listening to a particular song and it takes you back into your childhood days or your school days, and you relive a particular emotion at that time. So here is the key. Now use the same method to go ahead in time. Say you want to buy that house in 2025. Go ahead in time. Mentally in your mind, visualize that you are in the year 2025 and relive the same emotions, the same excitement, the same happiness which you would feel when you're achieving that house or you're buying that house. How would you be feeling? Think about it. What is the emotion that would be coming forth? So connect with that emotion at that particular time. How would you be feeling? How happy would you be? How excited would you be? Would you be crying out of joy? Would you be telling people around you, yes, I have made it? So you need to bring yourself to that particular moment, that particular emotion. So this is what is called matching your vibration with the frequency of the universe. So till now, friends, you did not have the clarity, and you would do your process correctly, you would think correctly, but your mind would still go through the conflicting thought of doubt. And that is what would create a blockage in your mind and not let your vision manifest. So let's have a quick recap. So up till now, we have understood that the factors are to conceive a vision and conceptualize it in the mind in the now moment. Also, if you're ahead in time, and for those goals and desires which you're not able to manifest, it is best to let them go right now, acknowledge the fact, and wait for something similar or better or equal. So next is the belief part, friends, which is my favorite because it really helps me to unblock certain beliefs that are deep rooted in my system. As we understood earlier, that we need to conceive first. Conceiving is actually a process done with the conscious mind, whereas our beliefs are deep rooted in our subconscious mind, which in turn is connected to the universal mind. And that's how we usually manifest. So if your belief is superficial and not originating from the level of the subconscious mind, then it is difficult to achieve what you're trying to. That is why, friends, we take the help of so many therapies or different kind of affirmations and techniques so that we are able to unblock certain beliefs which are deep rooted in our belief system and block us from achieving our desired goals. I'll quickly give you an example of a belief and the block so that you're able to resonate and understand your mindset. For example, if you order from Amazon, you are aware that the product will be delivered to you on that particular date. Also, if it does not arrive on that particular date, you are sure that sooner or later it is going to come to you. So there is no doubt over there for you. Now suppose you order from a new online portal. You may go ahead and do the payment. You may receive a date or an email also. But because it was a new portal and you were not so sure, and you go into the what ifs. What if the site is not genuine? What if my product is not good? What if it is not delivered? So there are a lot of what ifs which are actually your doubts. And those doubts arise because you have a belief that it's a new online portal. You are not sure of the delivery. That creates doubt and anxiety in your mind, correct? So tell me, when you write down your affirmations and you put it out to the universe, with which mindset are you doing it? Are you doing it from the Amazon mindset, or are you doing it from the other new online portal mindset? If it's from the first one, then you're sure to get your product on time. And the blocks were arising from unsurety of you getting your product from a new portal or a new online site. Here we understand that the blocks have to be worked on, which are deep rooted in your belief system or in your subconscious mind. So here you will need to reprogram in your mind and connect to the subconscious mind, which in turn will connect to the frequency of the universal mind to get you your desired outcome. It will align to it. So for that, you now need to maybe sit down and identify your blocks. For example, if you're dieting, you're walking, you're doing all the exercises to lose weight, but you're not able to lose weight, you're even doing affirmations, or you're also writing it down as your desired goals, but you're not able to get any result. Why? You need to understand why. What is the blockage, or what is it that is stopping you to believe that you can lose weight? Like I said, you are doing all possible things. The process is correct. You're maybe doing your exercises, you're even dieting, but there is a conflicting thought going on behind your mind, like, no, I will never be able to lose weight. My mother is fat, so it is hereditary. Or I have thyroid, I will not be able to lose weight. Though you're doing everything, you are taking the actions, but somewhere in your mind, you are conflicting your thoughts, where you're actually giving power to the conflicting thought more than the actions that you have already put in. When you are taking actions but giving conflicting thoughts to your mind, you're not able to achieve your desired goal, friends. So when you're taking actions to lose weight, but consciously or subconsciously you're telling yourself that it is not possible, or there is a conflicting thought, then you will need to work on that blockage. So what I need you to be aware here is that the easiest would be to actually, do affirmations repeatedly to remove that kind of blockage which is there. Do not declare conflicting thoughts to your mind. Make a conscious effort where you're working on that blockage. In my next video, I will try to take a few of those blockages regarding money and weight loss, and we can maybe work on something. So now we have understood the few factors which are responsible for manifestation and how you can conceive, believe and achieve your goals. If you have liked my video, please do give me a like, and those who have not subscribed yet, do subscribe and also share this video with your friends and family. I wish you all good luck, lots of love and light. Thank you so much.